Alright, folks, welcome back. Moment of truth here. It's some serious JG. It's Let's Play Golgo 13 Top Secret episode. Is this the end of the maze? Oh, thank God. There's a weapons locker, a door, I don't know what that is. But we're at an underground base, surrounded by people who want to kill us. Thank goodness. I thought we were in trouble. And we don't have to go back and fight that guy again. I have a feeling that if I had just let myself continue after getting killed by those death lasers, probably would have had to fight that boss again. That would have sucked. Oh. So it's like choose your own death here with these death lasers and cleaning ladies. Oh shit. Shit. Death lasers and are no good when there's like a ledge above them because you keep jumping up to it by accident. So we are now swimming around in the waters of the South Pole. You'd think they'd be frozen. You'd think we'd be dying. If there was some water that wasn't frozen, we could swim through, we'd be dying, pretty much. Like that. Only more of a frostbite kind of death. Oh, and we get to go through this again. Should have safe stated. Fuck you guys. You're not worth it. Maybe you, but only because you're my special friend. Okay, save state and hope that 73 life is enough to get through here, because if it's not, I'm screwed. But I haven't found anything to kill here to get more life. It's all mines. You can't kill mines. I guess in a way they, do they go to paradise if they blow you up? Because they blow up too. I don't know if it works that way for mines. Yeah, nicely done, JG. I'm going to assume because that was so difficult, it must be the way you have to go. Ooh. So we're swimming from one underground base to another underground base, it looks like. And now I'm at a new continuation point, at least. That's it. Unleash your 8 million missiles, you dicks. Yeah, I guess I swam away from that one, I don't know. Somehow I did not kill that guy. Yeah, save state there for sure. Now that I'm just using save states, why don't I just save state like an idiot? Why don't I attempt to moon swim? I've already made that joke. Talked about how the backstroke is basically moon swimming, you know. On behalf of the moon, we will swim at you. This could be the completely wrong direction. Certainly I shouldn't have gotten blown up by that mine. Alright, missiles. You go your way, I'll go mine. We can live in peace and harmony, missiles. Or are you torpedoes? You are underwater. I just got blown up, but I'm still alive. I'm that much of a badass. Okay, it would appear that this is where we have to go, so... Ah, shit. Maybe I should not have saved... No! No, what are you doing? I shouldn't have save stated here. I should have saved myself being able to take a hit here. Oh, this was a bad move, JJ. You should not have save stated there. This is fucking mean. They set it up so that if you like inch even to the right, you end up starting at the beginning of the area. Oh, I thought I had it there. Yeah, Rembrandt swimming. And then there were none. Act 13, final act, folks. The epic music is cranked. Let's take this thing home. Incredibly difficult path to get here. But now we know exactly what's going down. Sort of. Proto Command Module. We're in Antarctica, and there's bad guys. We gotta kill them. We may or may not fight the blue guy. We may or may not fight the zombie guy. But we're definitely gonna fight cleaning ladies. Remember, as a kid, like, this music and this stage background somehow joined in my mind to be like, I imagine this as being the most epic conclusion to an epic story ever. I had kind of weird idea about what made for an epic story back then. But a big part of it was simply the fact that I'd skipped part of the story, and I sort of used that all the failure in the story, I figured was because I'd missed the piece that came after the Fangbacks building. Oh, fine, let's go in the door. Yeah, so I figured, it's the end of a really long game. Didn't know how to cheat my way to get, other than like using the cheat code to get to Act 13. Didn't know how to get to the end. So I just, this idea is at the end of this really long, epic journey for Golgo 13, traveling from Germany to Greece to Rio to the South Pole. At last he's found the mad leader of the Drek Empire, which we don't really know what the Drek Empire is. They've stolen the Cassandra G virus, which hasn't really been mentioned since we left Greece. And now they're in some kind of high-tech lab, and there's like a brain, and there's either bodies or possibly targets you're supposed to shoot at. I don't really know. Let's see what's going on. Welcome, Golgo 13. The target you've been looking for is me. I am the latest in Drek technology. Thanks to it, I, Smirk, continue to live. Oh, so Smirk did get killed. Oh, that's right. Smirk got killed by his girlfriend, who then subsequently got killed also. And then he kind of came back as like a zombie. We didn't kill the zombie version of him, though. Apparently the zombie version could only live long enough to get the brain to this device, or I don't know. You figured out, folks. Here my clones are lining up. Da-da-da-da. As long as I live here, Drek will thrive. I'll give you the vaccine, but beyond this, if you get too close to me, I don't think you'll live too long. Oh, so he's offering to give us the vaccine? That's nice, because we chased him all the way to Antarctica to get the vaccine. Is that all you have to say? That's more like it. If you don't get me in 3 minutes, a nuclear missile switch will automatically be activated. A device is supposed to... Okay. Another piece of great dialogue from this game. Oh. Oops. That's my... Yeah, I have to go pay my storage bill on my stuff that I'm keeping back in Conus. But let's save state here. Only because it didn't get to him with full health, and that might make a difference. I want you to picture, folks, going into this boss fight, trying to figure out how you're supposed to win. I know exactly how you have to win. I'll explain how I know that in a minute. But let's just do it. Let's just see what happens if you just fight this regular. It's like, alright. Oh, there's something. I should shoot at it. Okay. Shoot it at some more. Shoot it at some more. Hey, I'm dead. Turn down the volume a little bit, and we're going to try this again. You start at the beginning of the act, so forget that. Okay, it's like, ooh, there's a brain. Should I shoot at the brain? Oh, there's a guy. Should I shoot at the guy? Shoot at him some... They're teleporting. The clones. Yeah, why do I only have 17 health? I thought I had more than that. Yeah, certainly I can't win from here. Even if I was doing it using the correct strategy, which I happen to know. You can't... I'm not going to be able to win with 17 health. Yeah, you don't get a chance to win any health from them until later. Crap. Alright, well anyway, as you can see, there's a bunch of dudes teleporting around. There's a brain. You got no idea what the hell you're supposed to be doing when you get there, right? Many years after first running this game, I found, I believe it was I want to say it was an Electronics Gaming Monthly, but I feel like it was a more obscure magazine than that. They had their, like, write in for help tip section, where they do just tips on whatever games people had asked for help with, as opposed to, or maybe it's a computer gaming magazine, but years after this game was no longer new, I remember reading a strategy on how to win against the final boss, and I remember thinking, A, it was really convoluted, And B, who the hell's still playing Golgo 13 Top Secret episode at the point when this thing came out? Like, we're talking about game magazines that were covering, like, Street Fighter for SNES. And some magazine just, like, pulled out Golgo 13 Top Secret episode, how to defeat the final boss. It was kind of bizarre. Alright, well, we get this again, anyway. Welcome, Golgo 13. The target you've been looking for is me. Actually, I've been looking for that blue guy. Well, he's not blue. He's just short and wears a blue suit. I am the latest in direct technology. Thanks to it, I, Smirk, continue to live. I am a boss from that one game, Zerfall's LP. Can't remember the name of the game. Kind of essential for the joke. Here my clones are lining up. Da, 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 da. As long as I live here, Drek will thrive. I'll give you the vaccine, but beyond this, if you get too close to me, I don't think you'll live too long. Is that all you have to say? Bitch. Wow, I wasn't expecting this story from you, Golgo 13. I thought we could be friends. If you don't get me in 3 minutes, a nuclear and missile switch will automatically activated. A device is supposed to... The last words of Golgo 13 in this game. Well, I don't know that. There could be an ending scene full of dialogue. Well, let's find out. Okay, so the deal with this is... You kill these little guys as fast as you can. Generally, if you kill them quickly, they give you enough health that you can survive some of their blasts. You shoot them in the heart, they turn into flying heads. And then you gotta shoot the flying heads, because when they headbutt you, you die. You gotta shoot these red lights and blow them up. This is not something that, playing this game years ago, I could figure out. Because I definitely used the level cheat trick to get to this battle, and couldn't win it. Full health, full everything, could not beat this boss. Because I didn't know what the hell I was supposed to be doing. You gotta take these guys out. Then new ones will open up and become available to shoot at. And you will continue to be always almost near death. So those ones that you destroyed, they're no longer producing little clones. Now these ones are, so you gotta take these ones out. If you don't start with full health, it's really a big race against time. Because those guys are down there killing you. But if you just fight them all the time, you don't make any progress towards actually defeating this thing. I'd say it's actually not an easy final boss, in my opinion, at all. See? Just got my ass kicked by it. Alright, let's try again. If at first you don't succeed against the clones, try again. And I think I've got to kill these before any more ones will light up. There will only be 2 clones at a time. I did at one point get so good at killing the clones quickly before they could hurt you that the 3-minute time limit ran out, but I don't know if that's really much of an accomplishment, because I didn't know that you had to shoot these things. Therefore, I didn't actually make any progress towards defeating the boss. I was just treading water. Man, that seemed to take forever. Okay, kill them. Shoot out his, like, glowing red stomach heart thing, and teleports in a little closer. Now he's got a floating head. You will note that I've got infinite bullets, which is a small mercy. Running out of bullets at this point in the game would be really frustrating. Because remember, folks, this is an 8-bit NES game. You're not supposed to use save states. You're not supposed to use the level select sheet. You're supposed to have just played through the entire game in one sitting, including the Fangbacks building, gotten to this point, and been able somehow to beat it, even though you have no friggin' idea what you're supposed to do to hurt the machine. Just got a bunch of flashing lights in a game full of flashing stuff. At least this area seems to have a lot of, like, red lights, so... yeah. Anyway, Smirk, leader of Drek, or whoever the hell you are, your days of killing me with clones are over, possibly. I sure hope so. Now, these things were not here before. If you've gotten this far, then you probably have a good idea of what you're supposed to be doing. No, this isn't fair. I'm going to lose now. Not after all this. Gotta kill him quick. Die before you shoot again, you bastard. Okay, 44 seconds left. Nothing is shooting at me. Shoot the brain? Huh? No, now you gotta shoot whatever this is. Now the brain? No, now I can't shoot anymore. The timer stopped. Oh, you gotta use a sniper shot to kill the brain. Oh, I get it. Boom! Dead brain. He's brain dead. Ho-ho! At last, the battle has been finished. Dot-dot-dot. At last, the battle's been finished. Dot-dot-dot. Golgo 13 added those ellipses to the beginning and end there, you see. And nothing seems to be happening. So let's hit a button. Cast. Oh, that's the ending scene. Well, there you go. At last, the battle has been finished. That's your ending scene, folks. Duke Togo as Golgo 13. That was the fake Golgo 13's face. Cherry Grace as Agent from Fixer, who's dead, I think. Maria Lovett as Client from Fixer, also probably dead. Condor as Killed Spy, who's dead. Dirk Bullet as Friend of Condor. I think he lives. Eve Christie as Mysterious Woman, who's dead. Oz Wyndham as Man from Fixer. I think the real Oz Wyndham died. I don't remember for sure. Spartacus as Dead Hitman. Spartacus. Tiffany as Illicit Gunsmith. She might live. I'm not sure I knew there was two characters with that same face. John Brutos as Developer of B-Weapon and father of Bernard Brutos, hero of Maniac Mansion. Fake Enormous as Little Man. Okay. Thank you. That's going to be my credit if I'm ever in a movie. Red River Jr. as Manager of Hotels. Ladies White as Woman of Green Mansion, and apparently more than one lady. White ladies, you gotta love your gringas. End. So that's the exact same screen you get when you get Game Over, isn't it? And now we've got the fake Godfather theme playing. It is the fake Godfather theme, it really is, folks. No one's guarding my father. Anyway, turning down the volume a little bit. So, let's review the plot. The CIA helicopter shot down by an M16. So the CIA thinks that Golgo 13 did it, but then a group called Fixer gets involved, which may or may not be the CIA. The CIA is never mentioned again. I'm thinking they just decided at one point to start calling the group Fixer, and they just didn't change the intro scene from CIA to Fixer. Anyway, Fixer, the CIA thinks the KGB is involved, but then it turns out that it's actually a group called Drek, whose motives are never explained. The virus is not mentioned for, you have like the first 10-15% of the game, it seems that they're talking a lot about the virus. Then you play through all the way to the very end, and in the ending scene it's mentioned. Golgo 13 may or may not be infected with the virus, which may or may not be why his health drops constantly. I don't think his health drops constantly in the sequel to this game, The Mayfac Conspiracy. Everyone you meet pretty much dies. All the chicks you bed certainly die. And there's an evil person working for Drek called he's played by Fake Enormous, but his character name is apparently Little Man, and he disappears without any explanation. As far as I know, he never appears in another Golgo 13 adventure, although Bobo the Vulture and I as kids used to enjoy the idea that he was like a mastermind who was constantly working against Golgo 13.
You always seem to make the impossible possible, Golgo 13, but I don't think you can stay in this place much longer.
But yeah, in the end we defeated Smirk, who was kind of a cool name for a villain, actually, and blew up him and his zombie face and his brain in a jar, which is the villain of many awesome comic books over the years. I remember Wonder Woman had a brain in a jar as an enemy on the TV show. It's pretty wild. And Wonder Woman can defeat it. Well, certainly Golgo 13 is better than Wonder Woman. I mean, all she can do is fly and have superhuman strength. Golgo 13 can moonwalk. But that's it for this game, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Didn't really realize that I was going to win quite when I started this video, so I didn't really think of anything cool to say at the end. But I do hope that you've enjoyed the video. I hope that my own goofiness and silliness hasn't ruined the badassness of Golgo 13. I hope this game's many and varied problems haven't ruined the badassness of Golgo 13. And I hope you'll tune in next time, because at some point in the future I'll probably play Let's Play Golgo 13 The Mayfac Conspiracy, which was the second, and I'm pretty sure last Golgo 13 video game. At least the last one ever made it to the Western Shores. And on that note, let me know if you think that's a good idea or not. But either way, it's got more like Ninja Gaiden style cutscenes. And I'll be back either for that or for some other similarly exciting adventure. Final closing thought on this one is I did enjoy the story, like all the spy hijinks, the spy jinx as it were. The Golgo 13 having sex with women in a Nintendo game is pretty novel. But on further reflection, the story really doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense, or at least it was hard for me to tell what was supposed to be going on, and the ending sucked balls. On that note, folks, we'll be back later with another LP video series. Thanks for watching. See you next time.